Hey guys, it's Steph and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out one of the brand new Jeffree Star liquid highlighters or the liquid frosts. I was planning on doing this video yesterday, but check the number on my subscriber count right now because we only went and bloody hit 250,000 yesterday. Like, was not expecting that to happen so soon. So sorry I didn't upload this yesterday. But I was out having a little drink, having a little celebration. Thank you guys so much. I'm not going to get too into it because I'll probably start crying, and this isn't going to be a video of like Steph Toms like blubbing over her subscriber count for 10 minutes straight. There is going to be a video coming very soon. It may even be filmed tonight where I'm going to be doing a massive giveaway or massive giveaways. Plural, there's going to be a ton. But in today's video, like I said, we are going to be testing out one of the new Jeffree Star liquid highlighters. As you can see, I've got a full face on right now. I haven't actually powdered down my cheeks. I haven't got any highlighter on right now. It's all me, baby, and I'm kind of digging the whole like not powdering down my cheeks. Kind of living for that. Also, I feel like I'm talking so much in this video already. I don't know if you guys can notice. Yeah, you can definitely see it on camera. My cheek's swollen up again. For those of you that don't know, I got my wisdom tooth pulled out like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it went down, the swelling went down, it was fine, I felt like it was nearly healed, and then I woke up yesterday and my freaking cheek was like right out here. It has gone down a little bit now, but yeah, got a fat face. Gonna give it a few days. If it doesn't go down, I will go back to the dentist. But if you're noticing that my face is looking a little bit lopsided, it's because the gaping hole in my face decided to screw with me today, so I'm just going to turn this way a little bit. Maybe. Nope, you can still see it. Cool. Enough about me and my fat cheek. Let's get on to the video. So, unless you've been living under a rock recently, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about the new liquid highlighters from Jeffree Star. I believe he's come out with like, I want to say like 7 or 8 different shades. There's a lot. I'm living for it. And I picked up the shade Canary Bling. These cost £20, which obviously isn't super cheap, but I checked the amount that you get in these. And you get 30ml, which is like the regular size for a foundation. And I picked up my iconic London Illuminator, which costs, I think, around £30. And you get 13.5ml. So you literally get like over double the amount than you do in like a regular illuminator. So like I said, I got the shade Canary Bling. Now I'm looking at this tag. I'm hoping it's not going to be like that yellow. Fingers crossed. But I picked this shade up because on the swatches it was either this color or I think it was called like Frostbite or something that looked like they would be suited to me. Okay. No, that actually looks pretty good. It looks very gold. Love the packaging. It's got like a little, is this like, oh shit boy. So I know it's like probably a very easy thing to do in terms of like design, but love that. Don't know why that pleases me so much. But yeah, you get 30ml. Let me see what it says on the bottle. Frosty, divine, magical, liquid lightning in a bottle, a metallic and glitter orgy. All right then. And as with all Jeffree Star products, they are cruelty-free, so just a heads up on that. So let's have a little swatch. It says to shake it well. So I'm going to shake it well. I'm actually heading out for a little farewell meal tonight with Ollie and his workmates because it's Ollie's last day at his like normal job. And he's coming to work for me. Yes! So let's try this out. It's got a little dropper. Ooh. It's quite thick. It seems to like dispense quite a nice little amount. Like as you kind of press the little button thingy down, it like just gives you a little drop. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I put a lot on the back of my hand there. Hell yeah. Doesn't really seem to have any glitter in it, which is good. That is what we like. It just seems to be like full on metallic. Look at that. That has literally just like melted into my skin. Ooh. Oh no. I'm looking at this now and like, I don't know if you can see, but it does have like pink reflex to it. I don't normally like pink reflex. It might not be that noticeable when you actually put it on the skin, but like, you can't see any chunky glitter or anything, but there are like very fine like pink particles there. Don't normally like pink in my highlighters, but it looks stunning when it's like all golden. Okay, so far that's like a little bit of a turn off for me just because I don't really like the whole like duochrome kind of highlighters for every day. But I mean, we've got a lot on the back of my hand there. We don't actually know how it's going to look on my skin. We don't know how it's going to look when it's actually like blended out. But that does, like, can you see when it catches the light. It does look very, very pretty. If that's your thing, then you will love this. But for me, pink little reflex on my highlighters aren't my fave. But of course, we have to put it on my face to do a full review, so let's do that. I'm just wetting my little sponge here. How many of you saw the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star video? Or videos? What did you think? No drama in the comments. No here to start drama. I fucking loved it. Even Ollie loved it. Like, even Ollie was watching it at one point, like, fascinated by everything he does. But yeah, let me know if you saw it. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so I've got my little sponge here, which is what I'm going to apply this with. So let's take some of that again. So like I said, even though it does look a little bit glowy on my skin right now, I don't have any highlighter. I've literally just like applied my usual makeup. I just haven't set anything kind of around here. So I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand. Just that there. All right, let's try this out. So I'm going to take some of that. And let's pop this on. Oh. I'm having like a million emotions right now because when I first put this on, it was like amazing. Then it went kind of pinky. Now it's kind of blended in again. So like there is like a slight little pinky to it, but I don't actually mind like the very subtle pinky reflex. It's just when I can like properly see that it's like pink and gold. I don't really like mixing the two. But yeah, you can't really see the pink unless you are like super, super up close. Seems to blend out very easy. I will try it with a brush on the other side in a second. On my fat face side. Ooh. That's actually a lot more subtle than I thought it was going to be. It's not subtle at all. It's like a pretty popping highlight, but I thought it was going to be like just insane. But I actually kind of like that look. Like I actually think I kind of prefer that. Let's do it a little bit up here. I did powder down above my eyebrows. Silly old me, but I guess we can see what it looks like when you apply it over some kind of powder. Where I have already powdered down my forehead because I'm an idiot, you can see that it is a lot more pinky and it doesn't look patchy, but the kind of pink reflex of not kind of clumped together almost. Not clumped, but they kind of congregated together, having a little chat, you know? They're just having a little conversation, so they are a little bit closer to one another. But how it looks on my cheek without any powder on underneath, oh, that looks good. Does it like set? Oh, it has actually kind of set. Like, I don't even feel like I'd really need to set that because it has just kind of dried. I'm going to take a clean finger. Picks up a little bit, so I still probably would set it. But it has dried down. It's not like oily, it's not sticky or anything like that. That's really pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to try it this side with a brush. So same sort of deal. I'm going to take a little bit more on the back of my hand just because that has dried down a little bit. Take some of that there. We can take more than that. Don't be stingy, Steph. You got 30 ml to play with here. Oh, shit. Nearly spilt it all over my computer then. Take some of that on my brush. And let's see how it applies. Oh, my God. My stupid cheek. Look at the state of that. So let's try this. Ooh. This looks even more intense. Whoa. Okay, let's see how quickly it takes to dry down. Seems to be a lot more intense if you do it with a brush. Seems to be a lot more yellowy, actually, if you do it with a brush. Which I'm kind of here for. Oh, that's like a completely different finish. What? I'm going to blend the edges of that out with my sponge. But I feel like the sponge kind of takes away the goldiness and leaves you more with, like, the actual glitter particles. Like, you can't see the glitter, but it kind of leaves you with, like, the colour of the glitter on your skin. Whereas when you do it with a brush, it looks a lot more like the colour that it does in the bottle. Interesting. I kind of think I prefer how it applies with a brush. I've got to say as well, like that looks good in person, not just on camera. Like it is still very, very intense. Like you can see the light kind of bouncing off my cheek right now, but it's not. And I freaking love this, don't get me wrong. Like, this is still, like, one of my favourite highlighters. And I do kind of think I prefer the Iconic London one still. There, it's just so metallic. Whereas this is kind of more of, like, I don't know, it's not shimmery, but it just seems a little bit more subtle. Whereas this is, like I said, like, super metallic. That does look good, though. But yeah, it definitely looks different depending on how you apply it. So with a sponge, it does look a little bit more sheer. And you do kind of get the the color of like the actual reflex itself. Whereas you apply it with a brush, you apply it on a little bit thicker and you get more of like the color of the actual product, which I personally prefer. So I think I'll definitely be applying this with a brush mostly. Consistency, I'm just again gonna compare the Iconic London drops. Like I'm gonna swatch them both on the back of my hand, I think. And then, I mean, I've got a lot of the Jeffree Star one, but like, yeah, the Jeffree Star one is a little bit thicker than the Iconic London. Iconic London one is just down here. I have obviously got a lot of Jeffree Star here, but it's a little bit thicker. The Iconic London one seems to be almost slightly more like oily in texture. But I mean, even that swatch alone, you can see that the Iconic London ones are like so much more metallic. Like you're gonna look like the freaking Bionic Man if you wear this. Whereas the Jeffree Star ones do still catch the light really, really nicely, and they obviously are still metallic, but I don't know, it's a little bit more subdued. Okay, I need to clean myself up a little bit here. Don't have any makeup wipes right now, so I'm using anti-bac wipes. Ooh, fresh. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit more of that highlighter, just because I do want to even myself up a little bit. So I'm going to apply that over the top of the side that I did with the sponge, because I do like how it looks a lot more when I do it with a brush. You can see it's just like, just slightly more the colour of like what I thought it was going to be. This, by the way, doesn't seem to dry down too quickly either. Like it dries down quick enough, but not so you're like running out of time to apply it. You know what, while we're here, let's just put a little bit on the body as well. It's actually a lot more subtle than I thought it was going to be. Like when I say subtle, you guys know, like subtle does not mean subtle. Subtle just means like you're not going to need a new pair of prescription sunglasses after you've seen it. But after trying out some of Jeffree's powder highlighters, like they are some of the most intense highlighters I've tried. I was expecting it to be a bit more intense, but I actually think I kind of prefer the liquid ones being a little bit less intense. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, guys, so those are my thoughts on the brand new Jeffree Star Liquid Frost highlights. I'm into it. Let me know what you think down below. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me and my big fat cheek. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. My cheek says bye too.